This has kind of been an off season like no other for you and a lot of other players around the league. Just, I guess, describe what the past few months have been like that led you here to the Manitoba Moose.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Heading out to Vancouver for camp. My wife and I went out there middle of December. Did our 7-day quarantine. Time for camp to start there. Went through camp and yeah, here I am. Very excited to be here. It was a crazy, I guess, last couple of weeks really, just the travel and getting here as soon as I could just to join camp. But like I said, really happy to be here and happy to be part of the Moose.
And would this be the closest you've played in Manitoba? Of course, you were born here in this province, but have you ever played any professional hockey or hockey in that capacity here in Manitoba?
No, I don't think so. This will be the first time. Yeah, it's kind of a weird feeling. It's almost like kind of coming home in a sense. Born in Flin Flon. I lived there until I was about 7 years old. So still got grandparents up there. We usually make a yearly fishing trip out of it. So like I said, really happy to be here. Familiar with the city, just being here as a kid with my grandparents and whatnot. So yeah, looking forward to it.
You talked about that quarantine period. Just how tough was that? I mean, we have a lot of guys that are joining camp today after finally finishing their quarantine, but just how tough was that being away from the ice for so long to finally getting your first skate in here today?
Yeah, it was tough. I expected that though. I mean, like I said earlier, I've already been through one in Vancouver. I kind of knew what to expect. Just in terms of how your body's going to feel coming out of 7 days of really not doing a whole lot. So it's good to get back on the ice, and it's different. It's obviously unique circumstances with the masks and everything. Hard to really get to know guys, but on the ice it was a little easier to see guys' face and stuff like that. So no, I felt good today. Again, it's really it's a different experience for me in that sense because I've been with Vancouver in that organization all 6 of my pro years. So this is the first time I'm kind of had to I guess work outside the box and learn a few new things as far as systems and stuff like that. So just learn as we go here and yeah, just excited.
As far as the players go, have you played or met any of these guys previously, whether it be in junior or in the American Hockey League?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, it was one of the first things I did when I found out I was getting loaned here. Obviously I know Tyler from my time in Vancouver with him. The first thing I did was look at the roster just to see if I knew anybody. I know Nelson Noger quite well. I basically spent the last 6-7 summers at my parents' farm in Kindersley, just outside of Kindersley in Flaxcombe. So spent a lot of time skating with Nelson in Saskatoon. So he's a great guy. Reached out right away, made me feel welcome. But as far as everyone else, it was kind of learning everyone, new faces and whatnot. So again, it's all part of the experience. Excited to make some new friends here and get going.
And for Moose fans who might not have been able to watch you previously, just I guess explain to them what kind of player you are, what kind of skills you're bringing to the ice every day.
Yeah, I think a two-way defenseman. Hard to play against. Take a lot of pride in my defensive side of the game. Over the years, I've kind of developed into that role, penalty kill guy, a guy who can play kind of a shutdown role, I guess. Not scared to play physical too. So I think along with those things, and also like I said, it's my 6-year pro, having some experience. I know they got some young defensemen. So I'm coming here to improve myself, but also to share my experience and help any guys that need it.